Hi, welcome to Ann's Kitchen. I'm Ann, this is my husband Tom, and together we're going to put together chicken salad sandwich. And let's go ahead and get started.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll start with the mayo recipe that Ann has on the sheet here. So what we'll do is we have either use a 12-ounce package of firm silken tofu, or what we're going to use is the half a cup of raw cashews blended with a half a cup of plant milk. So just put that in the blender.
Any kind of unsweetened plant milk, and then we're going to put that in a blender.
Makes a little noise.
And I kind of did the blender ahead of time because it takes a little bit to creamatize it, so to speak. All right, now we'll go ahead and add the other ingredients.
Okay. Then you have a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar.
Alrighty.
2 teaspoons of mustard, Dijon mustard, and 1 teaspoon of dry mustard powder. So we have the Dijon mustard, right?
Right. There we go. Dijon mustard. Right.
And half a teaspoon of onion powder.
Yep.
And a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder.
Yep.
And then 1 teaspoon of miso or liquid aminos.
I got.
We're using liquid aminos.
And actually, we're going to use miso. Forgot to get that out.
So we're going to use the miso. So it's a 1 teaspoon of miso.
Alright. I'm just going to guesstimate, and that gives it a little bit of that salty flavor. And miso actually has some health benefits to it. It doesn't seem to affect your blood pressure like other kind of salt products. Alright, what else?
That's it.
Alright, that's it? Okay. We're going to blend it up again. This has, here, use some taste test there. Is it still chunky?
A little chunky.
Alright, so we're going to blend that up a little bit more.
But actually it's good for the salad.
That's true.
I would leave it like that. But you could blend it more to make it smooth, or you can leave it chunky.
Okay. And I guess you could, you could even substitute liquid aminos or tamari instead of the miso if you don't have that. Or low sodium soy salt. Alright.
So then you take that stuff either, and then what we'll do is mix the chickpeas, which are rinsed and drained.
Yep, just a
In
can.
a bowl. Stalk of, 2 stalks of diced celery.
I think I better mash the chickpeas first.
Okay. So what she does is just kind of mashes them up, don't mash them all the way and make them all creamy, you just kind of chunkatize it so it kind of tastes good in the sandwich.
We make up our own terminology.
Chunkatize it.
It's
in the Webster Dictionary.
I think it's an industry. I think it's a Schrader industry term.
Right.
We seem to make up a lot of those. All right, so now this is chunkatized really well.
That's what I thought.
It is. It's actually, and this is just a potato masher. All right, so that is pretty. It's a balance. It's got some chunks and it's got some mushiness to it. So I think we're good for the next step. It's just the way I like it because it's going to have some texture when we bite into it as a sandwich.
Okay.
All right, what's next?
2 stalks of diced celery.
All right, so I've already diced, micro diced, but I just wanted to finish this up. This is one stalk of celery that I divided in 4s lengthwise, and I'm just going to continue to mince it nice and small. Any bigger chunks I'm just going to put aside for broth if I want to do broth later. And then I just put that all in there. So I've got the celery.
Shredded carrot. One shredded carrot.
Yep, one shredded carrot that I shredded ahead of time along with some more celery. Okay.
And a 1/4 cup of diced red onion.
Yep, so I did that ahead of time. Oh, there's a big chunk. I don't think I want a big chunk in there. Okay.
And we put in a cup of 1/4 cup of minced pickles or pickle relish.
Yep, and I just took some, any kind of pickles you like. If you like dill, use dill. If you like sweet and sour, use that. This is going to give it that nice thing.
And then back to the either the dry mustard or the Dijon mustard, but you have 1 tablespoon of that.
Yep. So I've got
Half a teaspoon of turmeric.
Turmeric, just for the yellow,
And 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika.
Right. And that was probably a generous teaspoon. It can be basic, plain paprika is what I grew up with whenever we made salad sandwiches. And
Smoked adds a little.
but I like the smokiness to it. Yeah, you seem to like that.
Yeah.
All right, what else?
You just stir that up, and then 3 cloves of minced garlic.
Alrighty, so that's already out and ready to go in.
And a tablespoon of liquid aminos.
And some liquid aminos. And
then after that, you just put in your either put in your tomatoes, you put in your sour cream.
oh yeah, so I've added and we have tomatoes out of the garden. They're just so good right now. This is August of 24, and we just love these. So I took a bunch of those and I just quartered them, and they're gonna go in here too, just because. So here's, you can see, get a good pick of that. Ta-da! That looked good. All right, so this is without the mayo yet. All right. And I'm gonna crematize it a little bit more.
Okay.
Is that right?
Okay.
Where's my spatula? I think I'm gonna, well, I'll just cream. Oh, you know what? Where does the lemon juice go? Does that go in here? In the...
I lost the lemon juice. Oh, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice.
Okay, good. Because
goes
that helps,
Yeah.
because I needed some liquid and like, something's needs to cream a little bit better. It's kind of sticking to the edges a little bit more than normal. Now sometimes we use the extra firm silken tofu, which makes quite a bit of mayo, and it wouldn't have any chunks because there's no nuts in that one. All right, let's give it a go again.
Just so you see, we kind of dance a little bit when the
yeah.
comes on. We have our granddaughter here. She likes to dance to the sound of the.
Yeah, so that's where that came in. And let's give it another taste.
Oh, the lemon juice makes it so much better. It is pretty good. It's good. Good.
Tastes like mayo.
Yep. Healthy mayo.
Yeah, this is the healthy version. No eggs in this. Limited amount of sodium. Oh, all the creaminess and the spices that are in there. And you probably don't have to put the whole thing in there, but We like it that way. We like it really creamy. Alrighty, there you go. And then we're gonna stir that together. I'm using a little teaspoon to stir it together. That's okay. Tom's probably gonna use a bigger spoon because he's gonna put the sandwich together. I want to show you this little close up. I don't know if you could tell. See how creamy it is? Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. And I think it's the pickles for me that do it. I just love, and I gotta take a little. This is really good. Do you want some?
Sure. Oh, the toast is toasting.
Okay, he's toasting some bread.
Oh.
It really is good. All right, you say that every time, but it's a little different each time. I'm gonna pull out even this extra that is on the bottom of the blender because I want to get all of that in there. And actually, we're going on a trip. Are we leaving tomorrow?
Wednesday.
We're leaving in a couple days, and so this will be put in some sandwiches. I'll wrap it in parchment paper because it really is messy. Sometimes if you're sitting waiting for at the gate at the airport, you can just roll out your parchment paper, have a nice good sandwich, and you don't have to worry about cleanup or if it's spilling or all that stuff. All right, so I'm gonna give this to Tomasito. And I think I'll highlight you a little bit on this one. Is that right?
Okay.
Alrighty.
So the toast is toasted. So what we do is just take this stuff here.
You want to do it on a plate?
Probably do it
The one that's provided on the counter?
Provided that the Ezekiel bread is on top of.
Yeah.
Some of us are organized and some of us are not.
Tom, we're both good at winging things, but I did think ahead on this one. It's good to plan ahead if you can, but not necessary all the time. All right.
Usually put it on kind of thick, but so that's that.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah.
And then with the lettuce or tomato first?
Whatever you like, dear.
These are tomatoes that we got out of the garden.
Yep. Tripping. Yeah, this is August, like I said. It's good good season for all this produce. You could put zucchini, you could put, massaged
Lettuce.
kale. You could add some greens to the salad itself. Maybe put some arugula or kale in there, or chard. And we got lettuce, and now he's gonna slice it up and let us see it. Yep. He's gonna show it.
There you go.
There he is. Here, I'll hold it back. Can you see it? Okay, open it up. Open it up so you can see the middle. No, like, yeah.
Very
Yeah, that's the part. Oh, man. Doesn't that look good?
I'll
All
try
right,
it.
you want to give it a bite?
Very good. That's why it's a little bit messy, just like any kind of, back when you used to eat chicken salad and stuff like that, it kind of falls apart a little bit, but works great on a plate. Parchment works.
So
Very
filling.
Mhm.
So nutrient dense, so filling. You're not going to be tempted to really have anything else if you're traveling. Not necessary. Maybe an apple for dessert or something like that. Anyway, thanks for coming to our kitchen and hanging out with us. Anything else you want to say?
It's good stuff.
Good stuff. All right, you heard it from the best. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.